I'm lit. I'm live. Hold on, man. What is it? Mm-hmm. What's up, guys? It's your boy Q the Great, and I'm back with another video, guys. You see the title of the video is called Cars from the Fast and the Furious, man. Shout out to all my subscribers. Jack the Irish Wolfhound for actually commenting on my last video and telling me that's something that he would want to see in the crew too. And like I've always told people, you know, if you give me a suggestion on something that you may want to see me post, I will definitely post it, man. So Jack, here it is, man. We are here. Let me turn my sound down right quick. Hold on right quick. I'm all over the place, man. Hope everybody having a good day. You already know I'm all about nothing but positive energy and positive vibes. But yeah, though, guys, so, you know, before I jump in the industry, I got to say something positive, man. Keep God first. Keep pushing forward, you know. Chase your dreams and never give up, guys. That's my positive spiel for today. So the title of the video today is Cars from the Fast and the Furious, guys. And I'm going to, you know, give a little story on each one that I have in this garage right now. And, you know, we just going to keep it moving. Now, I may not get into the customization because some of these things I've already did videos on. So I might just, you know, show you a quick look of the car, and then I'll probably just race one of them, and then I'm gonna conclude this video, man. Not gonna be too long of a video today, guys. So, in no particular order, 99 Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX. Now, this car is from the first Fast and the Furious with Paul Walker. It was like green, but Paul Walker actually freaking blew the car up because he had too much nitrous in it, man. Very legendary car, very, very lit car. Now, I believe the difference between his and this one is all-wheel drive, and the one from the first Fast and the Furious was front-wheel drive, man. Very cool looking car, very, very fast car, man. Looks really, really good. Mine came out really good. And like I say, I didn't try to do nothing that resembles any of the cars from the movie. I just put my own little swag on mine. And some of these cars I posted in my channel already. So if you go back and look at previous videos, you will see some of these guys. So this is the Mitsubishi Eclipse, you know, Fast and the Furious cars in the crew too. Thing came out really, really clean, man. Looks really, really dope. Love the metallic blue on here with the big wheels. Came out really, really, really good. Next, guys, we're going to the infamous Mazda RX-7. You know, this car actually actually gapped him, man. Vin Diesel absolutely smoked Paul Walker in this car. The car had the whole Bill side body kit. It was just so dope. It was red. I mean, if you've seen the first Fast and the Furious, very legendary car, man. What he told, I think this, you know, there's a lot of famous movie quotes I can't quote right off the top of my head, man. But you know, just as Paul Walker was about to pass him because he was spraying his nitrous, just as Paul Walker was about to pass Vin Diesel hit that button on his ass and straight blew his freaking doors off, man. So Mazda RX-7, man, really, really dope car. Sounds really, really good in the crew too, man. This is one of my favorite cars. This car is all around a great car as a drift car and as a street car in the game. And it looks really, really, really good. A lot of cool customization for it. I also did a video on this car already. I believe I did an individual video on this car already. So go back and check out, you know, some of my older content that I have posted on my channel, man. But cars from the Fast and the Furious, man. Mazda RX-7, really, really dope rotary. Sounds really, really good, man. I'm talking about really, really good. And, you know, I kind of kept mine simple. I didn't really do too much to it. I like my stuff simple. I don't have to do all the extra stuff to my cars in this game. But you see the peanut butter interior, all the carbon fiber paneling on the interior. Looks really, really good, man. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, it's not going to be a long video. Oh, can I start it up? This thing sounds freaking awesome. Oh, yeah. So next, guys, we're going to another legendary car from Fast and the Furious 1. And it's crazy. I'm highlighting all these cars I'm really pointing out right now are from the first Fast and the Furious. Next, we're going to the 69 Dodge Charger. You know, everybody knows this car. When he raced the Toyota Supra at the end and he ended up hitting the train and flipping the car, and he got mad, you know, because his boy went missing after the race. Very legendary old school car, man. This car is famous not just for Fast and the Furious, but a lot of older movies like Dukes of Hazzard is one of them that comes to my head. Now, me personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of the General Lee because you know the historical value of it with the General Lee being in the fighting for the South. I wasn't going for that shit. But the one in the Fast and Furious I can really deal with and loved it. This car was so cold. It was black. It had a blower on it, and it made so much power. I remember in the movie where he was shifting the car and freaking it started smoking in the car. He kept pushing it, man. So 69 Dodge Charger always will be a legendary classic car from the Fast and the Furious. This is my version of it, just like a candy blue on here. Looks really, really good. Came out really, really dope. Like I said, I'm not gonna go through the customization today of any of these. So, yeah, guys, came out really, really good. I'll show you the interior right quick. Got like a gray interior on here. Looks really, really dope, man. So, quick overview. Cars from the Fast and the Furious. Mitsubishi Eclipse. I love how the smooth stretch tires gonna give a car like a stance look. Makes it look really dope. Next, we got the big Mazda RX-7 over here with this like teal paint and these gold wheels. Looks really, really good, man. And this thing sounds so good. And then lastly, we got the freaking beast of the 69 Dodge Charger. So sick, man. Sounds really, really good. Looks really, really good, man. This is a very legendary muscle car. So we're gonna go to the other side of the garage. And low key, I didn't mean to try to like everything for be the same color, but blue is definitely my favorite color. Definitely one of my favorite colors. So, excuse me on that one. Next, guys, before I get to that side, but before I get to that other car, got the 2012 Dodge Challenger SRT8. Now this car is famous from a bunch of movies, actually. Fast 6, Fast 7, and Fast 8. And I remember the commercials back in the days to where Letty was driving that green one and you could see Paul Walker kind of like hanging off the spoiler, or he jumps off the bridge in Fast 7. He jumps off something in Fast 7 to try to catch the car. He ended up catching the spoiler. Now this is probably one of the probably the newest vehicle in the collection from the movie franchise, but definitely was a legendary car, man. They took Vin Diesel out of the old school Challenger and put him in the new school, and the SRT8 was a perfect thing for it, man. And like I said, none of these things are meant to look like anything from the movie. They just my reflection of my detail and my creativity on them. This thing is really, really nice. Now, I would have did the Hellcat, but like I said, they never put the Hellcat in any of the movies. They only put the Charger Hellcat in the movie, and they did that briefly in a scene. And also, they put the freaking demon in the movie, and I don't even think I even seen that movie. They had like 2 silver demons. So, those didn't really stick, and they wasn't really major movie cars. Vin Diesel drove this car in a bunch of movies. It was black, it was wide body, it was so dope. And this is my version of it. Like I said, this car sounds really good, it looks really good. I don't know about it being the fastest, but it came out so fire, and it has a lot of cool customization for it. I actually might go through the customization for it because I don't think I've showed this car. Yeah, so yeah, I actually showed the customization on this one and a lot of items that they have for it right quick. So let me run through it right quick. Well, let me get out of it once again. See if I can close this door. There we go. So I'm gonna run through the customization on this one really fast. You see the power it makes. 872 horsepower. 14 different hood options for it. Just all around, just a very cool car. They have a drag version of this, a drift version of this, and I damn near got every version of it, except for like the rally version and all this stuff. But they got a lot of cool stuff for it. 28 different front bumper options. I'm rolling through them kind of fast, because like I said, I didn't want to make this video too long. It's like spur of the moment. Like I said, oh, those are tough though. If you ask me to stream something that you want to see, I definitely will do it as soon as I can get to it. So, shout out to my boy Jack the Irish Wolfhound, man. Thank you for the idea, man, of doing something different for me. 2 side mirror options, but you can wide body this car, but it really don't look that wide body to me compared to like the Hellcat or the Demon. 28 rear bumper options. And there you go, guys. That's the Dodge Challenger SRT 8392. Let me know what you guys think, man. Came out really, really good. This is my version of it. I love these wheels. I love how the white paint came, and I put the black stripe on here and the big red interior, guys. I'm going to save the R34 for last. Next, we got the Plymouth Roadrunner. Now, this one came from Fast 7 when he was in the scene with Jason Statham when he basically they had a head-on collision with a Maserati. The car was orange, and it was like after the funeral scene, after they had figured out what happened to Han or whatever. It's kind of a sad scene, but this was a really dope car in the movie. It didn't really get that much playtime in the movie. It just had like one scene in the movie, but I thought it was very legendary because, people don't really talk about the Plymouth Roadrunner too much as an American muscle, man. So this one is very dope. I'm not gonna go into details about it, but I definitely had to put it as far as the Fast and the Furious cars now, because it definitely was in the movie, and it was in one of my favorite Fast and the Furious movies. So this is just the Plymouth, what year is this? 60 what? 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. Like I say, in the movie, in Fast 7, if you go back and watch Fast 7, he had an orange one. So, very, very dope car. It looks really, really good. And we're moving on to the next vehicle. Next, we got the 67 Chevy GT500. Now, honestly, and this is facts, the Chevy GT500 was never in a Fast and the Furious movie. But the 67 Mustang was in the Fast and the Furious movie, and that was Tokyo Drift, to where Sean had did like a, I don't know what kind of motor swap, but he took a motor out of a 240 XX and freaking put it in this car, and was able to beat DK in the drift in the drift scene in the movie. So 67 Mustang came out really, really good. Like I said, it's not the Shelby. It wasn't the Shelby, but it's definitely still the same body style. Only thing maybe different about it is maybe the tail lights, maybe. But besides that though, everything else is just basically spot on from the movie. Mine is black. The one in the movie was green with white stripes. Came out really, really good, man. Sean had the 67 Mustang in the movie. I remember it being his dad's car, actually. His dad let him get it after everything he had freaking did. So, very, very dope. Now, the next two are probably one of my two favorites from the movie franchise, and this is one of them. Big Honda 2000, man. Johnny Tran is responsible for one of the biggest gaps in Fast and the Furious franchise history after he ran Jesse ass and made Jesse cry. He had Jesse freaking shaking and scared to freaking even move. Like Jesse was literally about to shit his pants. And they told his ass, do not race that car. Do not race this Honda 2000. Do not race that guy. You're in the front wheel drive Jetta. Why did you even try to race this car? Now this is the Ultimate Edition, and I'll probably go through customization with this one as well, because this one has a lot of cool features that I like about it. So 7 hood options for the car, 28 front bumper options for the car. Like I'm saying, I'm going to roll through this fast. And I'm actually going to drive this car because I was driving this car this morning. It's actually very, very solid. Now, the only thing I don't like about it, once if you spraying nitrous when you're doing a certain thing, then it just sucks. But it accelerates very quickly, and it's a very fun car to drive. Big gold wheels, you know how I do it. And I love this candy blue on here, man. It looks like I said, blue is like one of my favorite colors. So I love how they got the carbon fiber roof option for it. And also got a lot of liveries in the Crew too, for this car is also in Too Fast, Too Furious. Let me make sure I highlight that as well. Suki had a pink one. Hers was like fully customized. Too Fast, Too Furious is one of the most legendary movies ever to come out. That's when they really jumped into customization for the franchise. I feel like they always had the power, but this one, and Too Fast, Too Furious, they actually went into like all the, the music, and some of those cars were bagged. It was just like a lot that went on in the movie franchise. But this one's just sick though. This one has the digital dash in it. This one's sick. But yeah though, Honda 2000, my version of it, like I said, very, very dope. Very, very dope. Very, very dope. Now, the last car I'm going to go to, it's only 2 cars that are the most memorable from any Fast and the Furious franchise, and we all know that. And that's the Toyota Supra and this thing right here, the Nissan Skyline R34, man. This is probably one of the sickest cars in the movie franchise that ever come out. Like I said, I didn't want to make mine look like any of them. I want to put my own swag and my own drip on it. I actually might drive this one, because because this is like one of my favorite cars in the game, actually, like low key. Can't go wrong with the R34 Skyline. I mean, come on, man. And you know exactly. Too Fast, Too Furious. It was the silver car with the blue, all the blue vinyls and all in the blue liveries. He had B in the trunk. He had big nitrous set up for it. This thing was sick, man. Definitely one of the most legendary cars from the Fast and the Furious franchise. There is no other way around it. It's probably this one and the 69 Charger I got over here are the two most legendary cars from the Fast and the Furious franchise so far, and there will never be no other legendary cars to come from this because, you know, like I said, in the Supra, you know, the Toyota Supra, which the Crew 2 will not give you, but it is what it is though. But I don't know how the licensing work, but I think they need to try to figure a way to put the Mark IV Supra in the game, or just you know, any Toyota. That would be so cool to have, man. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna jump into customization with this one because I already did a video on this one already as it is. So yeah, guys. So now it's time to drive one of these things, and which one should I drive? I'm trying to figure out. I said I was gonna drive the Honda 2000, but I ain't gonna lie, this one's really screaming my name. But I'll probably drive the Honda 2000, man. Very dope collection, man. Cars from the Fast and the Furious and the Crew 2, guys. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to your boy Q the Great. And like I always say as well, if you have something that you want to see, if you have a collection of cars that you want to see, like my boy Jack, the Irish Wolfhound, gave me a great suggestion. Why don't you do cars from Fast and the Furious? Okay, well, I could do cars from another movie, or, you know, just all blue cars, all red cars. Just something, you know, a theme to my garage. I will definitely put this content out here for you guys. But this thing is sick, though. Love this car. One of my favorites in the game. Big RX-7 with the windows down. Favorite feature on the RX-7 is how the headlights flip up. Now, I don't have those headlights. I just decided to do something aftermarket for it. But it looks really good, though. Big old school muscle car. Dodge Charger. You know, the newest car probably in the garage from the franchise. The Dodge Challenger SRT8. Good old Godzilla. The Plymouth Roadrunner. Sean 67 Mustang back here. And the Honda 2000, man. I'm probably gonna drive this thing just because I like the way it looks. And I told you I drove this thing earlier. And I've already drove this thing on videos. And one thing about me, if I get into this, I'm not just gonna do one race. I'm probably gonna do a few races from it. So we're gonna hop in the Honda 2000 right quick, guys. And let's get this race out of the way. So dope, man. Sounds really good. I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm good. Hope everybody's having a great day, man. Thanks for watching my content. I really appreciate that. And if you have anything else that you want to see, let me know, man. I might start doing like movie themed cars. Let me think of another movie. Gone in 60 Seconds. That might be the next movie theme stream I do. The next movie collection I do for cars in the game. Now that's a kind of an older movie, and I don't know if the Crew 2 will actually have access to all those cars, but it might be a few I could put in here. And like I said, there could be a part 2 of this video coming because there's still like some more cars that they have in here that were featured in the movie that wasn't driven. But this one was definitely driven though. Like you can never forget this car. And like I said, they got the livery. Like this car was in 2 movies, you know, and it was raced in 2 movies. So had to put the Honda 2000 here. And everybody loves Honda 2000. Just a quick racing in right quick, see what we can do. This version of this thing is fast. Absolutely beast mode. Okay, y'all can have that. Come on now. Y'all got it.
You're doing all right, but dead last is not what we're going for.
Oh, damn. Oh, get out my way, man. Now, when me drafting guys, you about to see some really high speeds. 240, 250. Got this thing at 230, guys. Freaking Honda 2000. I'm about to catch his ass though. Well, her. And I'm away. Now, let me tell you something about this thing. This thing handles so good. Like, I don't know if it's the rear spoiler that I put on that helps it handle so good and it helps it stay so planted to the ground, but this thing handles like perfect. Like, it's just so smooth. I think it's sort of like the addition of the car that they made, but I mean, it doesn't slide. It just grips the road very, very, very well. And it's probably one of the best handling JDMs in this game, no lie. Now, I haven't driven all of them because I'm not the biggest JDM fan. They're probably like, maybe like third on my car love list. Maybe. What, man? Oh. Yeah, you know, there may be a part 2 to this video, to this Fast and the Furious video coming. I thought there has to be, because there's a lot of cars that I missed out on because they put a lot of cars in the freaking movie. There are a lot of cars to pick from in the movie, and the Crew 2 definitely has quite a few of them that you could, like, even if the actors just, you know what I'm saying, potentially drove them just once, definitely worth putting in the game. This thing just ride though. But the major one they're missing, everybody knows, is the Toyota Supra. Everybody knows that. Mark IV Toyota Supra is easily the most iconic car out of the franchise. Hands down. But look how good this thing handles though. I mean, this thing is like, it's like freaking cutting, it's like fucking cutting butter with a hot knife. It's just very, very easy to control up until the end, you know, but whatever. And we out, guys. After this, guys, you know, I'll probably just sit back and chill for the rest of the day and just enjoy spending time with my family, you know. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share my content. And just like that, guys, we are done. This thing ride, and it looks really, really good. Too easy, man. That's what I say. Too freaking easy. I ain't even want these parts for it. Oh yeah. Go into photo mode right quick, guys. Give you a quick look around of the car and I'm conclude this video. That's clean. So yeah, guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that like button, share button, and subscribe button, man. It's your boy, Q the Great, man. Everybody have a blessed day. Be great, stay great. Check out cars from the Fast and the Furious and the Crew 2, guys, and I'm gone.